Hello. It's Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. From time to time, I get guys ask me on really the best way to find a bank and the best way to get their money here in the Philippines. So today we're going to talk about this briefly. This won't be a long video, but today I want to talk about accessing your money. Say, for instance, whether you have a bank here, whether you have a bank in the United States of America, it doesn't matter either way, because the credit cards now have chips in them. And the chips, well, they let everybody know already where you're at anyway. It has the new technology in it. Back in the day, they had GPS set up in that, so they knew exactly where you were at. Because of what happened and what was going on with that, the banks had to change their format on that. The chips just has your name, basically address, your phone number, and all the information like that. Now, the thing what happens is, because they're going to already know where you're at anyway, because through the bank that you're processing the card through, it's going to automatically show that you're access to that. The reason why I know this is because I used to do security back in the day. I used to own a company. Then that's exactly some of the things that I used to talk about to the banking industry, because I did consulting for some of the banks. So what you have to do here is access your money through your ATMs. Now, don't do standalone units out and away from a mall. Don't do standalone units out and away from their business and things like that. Do standalone units. If you're going to do standalone, do them at the mall itself. Do them in a controlled environment. The reason why is a lot of them put skimmers on them, and then get your data and information anyway, and they pull the money out of your account. So the best thing to do is use the ones at the malls. Use the ones at the malls. Don't use the ones outside standalone malls if they're not standalone inside the mall itself. Because most of the time in the mall, they'll have a bank there like BDO Bank or BPI or China Bank or some of the banks anyway that they own. So, and you can go to inside there and get your money. Too many times I've had this happen where you actually put the card in, it kept the card, or you did get your money back. And luckily, I was at the mall and I could just walk in and say, hey, I didn't get my money back. But be prepared to wait 2, 3, 4 hours. So it took me 4 hours to get my money and my card back. Not because my card was messed up, it's because the teller machine ran out of money. Depending on what time of year, it's really, really hectic at the bank, and you can actually, they run out of money really fast. I don't know how much money they put in those things, but it's not enough, and they don't fill it up enough to where you can, get money. Because there's a lot of people, Filipino, that's how they get paid. So they'll pull out 20, 30,000 at a time, whatever the card limit is, and then they can just go their merry way. So, but it did take a while because, you got to get the teller, you got to get the lady with the key, and sometimes she's not there, and sometimes she is there. So you can access that way. Another way you can do it, you can transfer it. You can transfer money to your wife and have her get a card. It's easy for a Filipino to get a bank account here. A lot of the guys saying that they can get one with the tourist visa, and you can in some instances, depending on where you live. But most of the time you find they're going to require a permanent visa to open up a bank here, and you can just get a savings account. But I put money in the bank, so Ruth can actually go inside the bank and pull money out. She can actually use your ATM card if there's money at the ATM. But a lot of times she's gone in and she pulls out whatever she needs, and we just keep money there for emergency. We keep $500 in the account. I don't do any more than that. We just got a notice from BDO that her account was closed and they seized all the money in the account. Why? Don't know. So that's the thing we got to go find out about. No activity. Usually it's a year of no activity. They'll close it out and do it. But this is no activity for 3 months, 4 months. But they're finding new ways to get money. So if nobody replies to the letter or no replies, they keep it. And hopefully the people don't get the letter. But she got the letter, and so we'll find out about that. This is just always things that you got to watch for that. So don't just put eggs in one basket, have multiple baskets. So we have that account in one bank. We have another account that maybe have $200 in. We have another one that she can get access. It's called It's like FICO. It's a loan place. So if we needed like 10,000 peso or whatever, we can go there and get 10,000 peso. They have it on stock. They're like savings and loan bank with high interest rate, like 4 times the rate that you would normally have. Like if 30, 40, 50%, 60%, you want to get a loan there, which you don't. So there are multiple ways, but don't have it just in one account. Have it in multiple accounts somewhere, and then you can gain access to your money easier. Sometimes the guys will send it MoneyGram, Western Union, but you still have to go there and pull the money out. The MoneyGram and Western Union, Palawan, they have that available, and you can easily do that. But the problem is also with that is they actually can run out of money, and you have to really watch them too. I'm not trying to be negative. It's just so many things have happened to us that you just don't think about that it could even happen to you. But it happens because of you're living in a country that's trying to seize opportunities all the time. And if they seize the opportunity, they see an opportunity, they will take it. So you just have to watch your P's and Q's, watch what you're doing. Some guys never have a problem, but there's guys, even like us, that have problems from time to time. We don't have that many. Some have a lot more problems than me, believe me. I have a friend, American friend. Seems like all the time he's got a problem with the banking or something happened. He had his check deposit here. They won't release the fund for 15 days. So he gets his check first of the month, Social Security first of the month, and he doesn't get it until the 15th or 16th of the month now because the bank changed the rules. They hold it. Well, they use his money is what they do. Imagine if they have 20 accounts, they just do that and they just keep the money. So, and they can use, a few $1,000s, more than a few thousand, But to access money, make sure you go inside at a mall and make sure the bank is there. Or just go to the bank yourself and pull it out if you have an account. But have multiple accounts. So let's just have one account somewhere, because you'll find that bank sometimes may be closed, or something happened, or they ran out of money. Have had it. I had to go to Valencia City because the bank actually, BDO and BPI actually ran out of money where we're at here. They ran out of money. They didn't get the delivery of money. So we had to go to Valencia, and the lines were from really long lines. They're out the door. And we stayed there about 3 hours to get $400. So we learned a lesson. Because that's all they'll let us pull out, $400. So we learned a big lesson. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Separate the things that you have to do here, and just be prepared for things like that, because things just happen. This just happens. It's just the way life is here. You're not in Kansas anymore, as I always say. God bless everybody, and thank you so much. Hopefully you enjoyed this.